There's this video I watched and a write-up that I read, and it is a clear definition of the African women mentality. Let me show you. So according to this lady, as an African woman, we should respect and honor our husband. Of course, that is what a true African gem should be to the husband. She went further to say that because they are the head of the family, no matter what he did to you, you should continue to stay with him because he is the head of the family, and if you lose him, you cannot train the child alone. The perspective of a woman who has seen nothing in marriage. You know, all these young girls who are looking forward to getting married, they can from distance pass judgment, throw perspective around. Now let us go into the real setting, which is a lady who is actually in the system. Watch this video with me. If you should find yourself in this situation, would you have come to social media to spit that rubbish that you just said earlier? Would you have? What did you people call child raising? This man, he was actually holding a baby boy, and there is another daughter there. That girl will be traumatized for life, while the little boy will learn how to abuse women through his father. Is that the presence of a father that you want in the life of your children? Some of you women are so lazy. And that is the reason why adultery is common. We keep saying this. Because as a woman, if you have self-value and you have plans for yourself, I do not know why you should think that a man is automatically your God. He is your husband, he is not your God. Even your God authorizes you to work with your hand and feed yourself, that he is going to bless the work of your hands. But immediately you get married, it will be as if the work of your hand is your husband. He should feed you, he should do everything for you. And this is the reason why people go to any length to tolerate any nonsense. Look at what he was doing. A man who can physically mess his wife up in public like this. Imagine what the woman will be going through in private. I have clearly watched something like this physically when I traveled home. A lady who was fully covered. The husband beat her up right from the room to the outside and stripped her naked. And guess what? They are still the same guys who would tell you that they want their wife to cover up. And they're still the same person out of anger that will drag you outside and strip you naked for the whole community to see you. What kind of level of anger and stupidity is that? And you are saying that a woman should stay in this marriage and tolerate anything. What you put on to understand is what you're causing to these children is called trauma. You're traumatizing these children. It is better that they don't have a father figure growing up than for them to live with such traumatic experience. This girl is going to be very selective. It is going to be difficult for her when she grows up to choose a husband. She is going to be looking out for every fault. She is going to be looking out for every image of her father in any man that comes to her. No matter how good a man is, it will take her time for her to actually be convinced that the man is good. If a man should ever scold her, she would be scared because she feels that, oh, that is my daddy right there. I don't want to end up with my daddy. I don't want to end up with somebody like my father. That girl will be traumatized for life. And you see that boy, he doesn't like what's happening to his mom. You can see the two children crying. He may be a child. He doesn't like what's happening to his mom. But guess what? There is something very common with this kind of boys. They grow up telling you the story of what their mother go through in the hand of their father and how they are not happy with the way their father treated their mom. And they keep making promises of how they will never treat somebody's daughter like that until they choose to settle down. That is when they will know that they are more of a beast than their father, and it's not their fault. It is a genetic trait. It is something that unconsciously, settle in their system without them knowing. This kind of children don't even know the level of madness they can display to a woman if a woman should ever get on their nerves. Until it happens, until they find themselves in the system because of one stupid man. See, you have the chance to choose who your husband will be. But your children do not have the chance to choose who their father will be. As a woman, you need to choose the right father for your children. Some of you are just after sexual satisfaction. You just need a man that will sexually satisfy you and give you financial freedom. You do not care if that man is fit to be called a father. That is how you could destroy your children. And in your old age, your children will start avoiding you. You will not see them. When your children become an adult, you don't have control over them. Because all their life, they've been looking forward for a breakthrough. They've been looking forward to leaving the house and leaving you and your toxic husband. When you are willing to settle down, it is just about you, about you, about you. You will never think about your children. A man who is abusive to you will be abusive to his children as well. And it is far worse because this kind of men don't even pay dime. They don't contribute to the financial growth of the children. They don't raise children. They watch these children struggle through everything to become whatever they want. And they come to claim father figure when it's time for them to get married. What nonsense are you on social media spitting?